All right. Welcome everyone to today's virtual media session with Tari Eason for the NBA draft. If you have a question, please use the raise your hand function and I will try and get to as many of you as we have time for in these 15 minutes. All right. So with that, let's start with James.
Hey, Tari, thanks for taking the time and best of luck on Thursday. I know you worked out for Charlotte. Just curious in terms of if you've had any other interest from them, any other meetings, or if you've had much kind of interest shown by that organization.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me. Thank you for coming on. But yeah, I definitely me and my agents have definitely talked back and forth with Charlotte, and there's definitely been an open line of communication since my workout.
Great, thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Christos.
Hey, Tari, Christos Alexis Greece. Hope you're doing well, first of all. Going into your rookie season, how do you see your fit in the NBA, and who were the players that inspired you and became role models for you to be a player?
Yeah, so I see my role as just someone who's a plug in 3 and D versatile guy, defend multiple positions on the court, an energy guy, someone who's just going to bring, a competitive spirit and winning mentality, to any team I go to. And I think, growing up, my favorite players were always LeBron James and Paul George. So, I've really looked up to them, and, I'm excited to, hopefully play against them soon.
Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Cody Davis.
Hey, Tari, Cody Davis from Sports Illustrated. I was wondering, did you have an opportunity to work out with the Rockets? And if so, how did the workout go? And how do you kind of envision yourself fitting in Houston if given the opportunity to play?
So, yeah, I did work out for the Rockets. I thought it went pretty well. I think I see myself as, again, another, wing defender who could also play, even some of the small ball 5. I can just, be plugged into a lot of different places, just, come in and provide, instant defense and energy.
All right, next, Aristides.
Hello, greetings from Greece. My question will be about the NBA draft process. How is your personal experience from the NBA draft process so far? Did you find any difficulty? Was it easy for you to adjust in the whole process?
Can you elaborate on that question, please?
Yeah. Your thoughts about your personal experience from the NBA draft process so far?
My personal experience from the NBA draft so far is, I think this is just a dream come true. This is something that I've really, looked forward to or thought about really my whole life. So it's really dreams coming to reality. It's hard to put into words, to be honest, what it feels like. It's so surreal and it's kind of happening so fast. But, I'd say this is really just a dream come true.
And next, Joe Musato.
Hey, Tari, Joe Musato from the Oklahoman. I'm just curious, what contact have you had with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and did you work out with them in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, yes, I did. I did work out with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and yeah, ever since the workout, we've also been in contact.
Can you sort of take me through that workout? Sort of who was present, what was it like, and what they put you through?
Well, there was a couple guys. We just, did a lot of 2-on-2, a lot of competitive drills, really just try to compete, see who was going to give up first, so to speak, get after it. And that was really, I think, the biggest thing that they were pushing, just competing.
Next, Kelsey.
Kelsey Rissa from The Athletic. Tari, I was curious how your workout with the Cavs went and what feedback did they give you while you were there?
I think my workout with the Cavs went really well. I think that they gave me a lot of good feedback. I think that they showed real interest in me, and I thought that was really good. Obviously, I know about the Cavs because I've watched them. I used to watch them growing up, so they kind of knew that, and we all got along really well. So I think my workout with the Cavs went really well.
Thank you.
James?
Yeah, James Ham, ESPN 1320 here in Sacramento. Tari, just have you worked out for the Kings? Have you had conversations with the Kings at the Combine or afterwards?
I have had conversations with the Kings before or during the Combine and after the Combine. I have not worked out for them though.
Okay, how would you fit here in Sacramento?
I think I'd fit well. I think I'm a player that can fit into a lot of different situations with just, my defensive ability, being able to be put on the floor and, guard anybody. So I think I'd fit in really well.
Thank you.
Chris?
Hello? Hello? I can't.
Chris will try you again in a bit.
Okay.
All right, we'll jump to Jeff Garcia.
Thank you. Jeff Garcia, Kens 5 San Antonio. Tari, just logged in a little while ago, but have you had any interviews, workouts with San Antonio? And if so, how did that go?
Yeah, I did have a workout with San Antonio, and I have had, 2 interviews with San Antonio, and I think, both went really well. So yeah, I enjoyed it.
And how do you think you would fit in San Antonio?
I think I would fit in, really well. I think, they have just a great culture over there. I have a relationship with DeJounte Murray, just from, him being from the Seattle area and me going to school there. So I think I'd fit in really well. I think, their mentality right now and their unselfishness, I really just feed off of it.
Thank you. Good luck to you this week.
Thank you.
Ian?
Hi, I'm sorry, Tari. I'm jumping in a little late here. Have you had any workouts or have you met with the Knicks after the Combine?
Yes, I have had a workout with the Knicks, and we did have a meeting.
Was that individual or a group workout?
It was a group workout.
What do you think about your potential fit on that roster?
I think my potential fit as well. I think they got a lot of two-way guys with length, a lot of potential, and I think that I could fit in one of those potential slots too as well.
Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll jump back to Chris.
Hey, Tari, Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. Thanks for doing this, man. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
You've talked about your versatility. In college, you played a lot of small ball 5. So in the NBA, if you're going to play the 3 or the 4, like what kinds of skills do you feel like you need to incorporate in your game or work on within your game this offseason to make sure that you can thrive in that particular role?
Right. I think mainly just, improving on my shooting. That's something obviously I've been working on, improving on my shooting, my ball handling, and my decision making. I think I showed, what I could do even at the 5 in little spurts of that. So really just trying to fine tune those things. But nevertheless, I'm not a complete player, and I don't, call myself a complete player. So I feel like, I'm also working on a lot of other all facets of my game.
Thank you. Best of luck Thursday.
Thank you.
Keith?
Hey, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I can't complain. I know you talked about, the Knicks and you talked about Cleveland, but who are all the teams that you worked out for?
Right. So I worked out for, I don't want to leave anybody else. So Charlotte, Minnesota, Atlanta, Houston, San Antonio, New York, Washington, Oklahoma City, Cleveland, Memphis.
Thanks, honey.
2 more. Chicago, and as well as I said Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing one, but yeah, there was 12 in total.
12 in total. You're busy, man. Did you work out with the Sixers, or did you have any conversations with them?
Nah, I have not worked out with the Sixers or had any conversations.
Well, good luck to you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Alder?
Hi, Tari. Thank you for doing this. Just to follow up on with the New York Knicks, how, how was the meeting went and what was the feedback you got from them? What was the feedback you got from the Knicks during the meeting with them?
The feedback I got was, well, from the workout, or are you saying just personally on myself more?
From the meeting and the workout.
Yeah, their feedback was that I did really good. That, you know, I showed that, you know, I was, you know, the best player, you know, at the workout, and, you know, that I had, you know, a level of dominance.
And Dave?
Hey, Tari, you mentioned the angle of being from Seattle. The Houston Rockets have Kevin Porter Jr. there, who's well known in the Seattle area, and quite possibly at number 3 might take Paolo Banchero. What would that be like, your relationship with those guys, to be drafted with on a team that has a couple guys from Seattle?
Yeah, that would be really dope. You know, obviously I've known Paolo since high school, and, you know, Kevin, obviously still since high school. So, I mean, I think it'd be really cool. I have a pretty good relationship with Paolo. You know, we roomed with each other at Pango's and worked out with each other, you know, throughout high school. So, you know, going to play for a team with some familiar faces that, you know, you played in high school would be special.
Thank you.
All right, thank you everyone for joining. That concludes today's session.